Thousands of demonstrators took to the streets of Rome Saturday, calling for a stop to war and the rearmament policies of Italy and Europe. According to Associated Press holding huge peace and Palestine flags, the demonstrators marched to the Colosseum chanting slogans including, "We are all anti-Zionists, Free Palestine," and "No war, no soldiers, out of war, out of NATO." More than 400 associations joined the demonstration, including the Emergency Health Care NGO. For 20 years we have continued to increase military spending, but the security they promised us is not there, and today we are in a time when there is the highest number of conflicts in the world, said Rossella Mixio, Emergency's president. Rearmament makes no sense, it is counterproductive, and these funds should be used to make people better off, not to bomb them.
Ma da questa piazza viene fuori che il popolo italiano, la gente è contraria a questa follia del riarmo italiano, europeo, perché sono 20 anni che continuiamo ad aumentare le spese militari, ma questa sicurezza che ci hanno promesso in realtà non c'è, e oggi siamo in un'epoca in cui c'è il più alto numero di conflitti al mondo. Quindi il riarmo non ha senso, è controproducente, questi fondi dovrebbero essere utilizzati per far star meglio le persone, non per bombardare.
Chiaramente è sempre più urgente chiedere il cessate il fuoco nella guerra in Medio Oriente, in particolare da parte di Israele. Chiaramente dopo l'attacco all'Iran, penso che questo messaggio sia ancora più urgente e serve che l'Italia, come tutti gli stati a partire dagli stati europei, debbano cessare qualsiasi tipo di complicità con lo Stato israeliano che sta commettendo crimini di guerra.
Noi manifestiamo per un mondo di pace, noi siamo per la pace e questa è la cosa importante, cioè dobbiamo solamente capire che quello che ci interessa a tutti è vivere tutti insieme, c'è spazio per tutti, ma ci deve essere spazio per pari dignità. Quindi ognuno di noi ha diritto di poter vivere la propria vita, indipendentemente da dove casualmente è nato.
Ma bisogna andare al posto di lì.
The U.S. State Department says more than 25,000 Americans have reached out to it for information in leaving Israel, the West Bank and Iran as the conflict escalates. According to Associated Press Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce told reporters on Friday that those people had sought information and support and seeking guidance on departing. She would not give a breakdown of where the queries had come from. The U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem has said it is working on possible evacuation flights and ships for Americans wanting to leave Israel. However, with the exception of one government flight on Wednesday that took out a number of non-essential embassy staffers and family members, no such evacuations have been organized. There are about 700,000 American citizens in Israel, the vast majority of whom are dual citizens who may not want to leave. There are several thousand Americans believed to be in Iran, most of them also dual citizens. While Europeans meeting with Iranian foreign minister yields hope of more talks. Britain's Foreign Secretary said after several hours of talks Friday between top European diplomats and their Iranian counterparts that the Europeans are keen to continue ongoing discussions and negotiations with Iran. Foreign Secretary David Lammy said the Europeans were clear in talks in Geneva that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. German Foreign Minister Johann Wadefuhl said that very serious talks were held Friday with Iran's Abbas Araghchi. The European ministers gave few details and took no questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. All right, the U.S. Department of State has no higher priority than the safety and security of Americans. As we continue to assess and address the needs of U.S. citizens during this important time, I want to reiterate a few important instructions for everyone watching at home and around the world. We urge all American travelers to sign up for the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, known as STEP, to receive the latest updates from the State Department. We also urge U.S. citizens to regularly monitor the department's website.
So on the 25,000 that you said the State Department has provided information to, is that you?
U.S. citizens in Israel and the West Bank who would like to receive information on departure assistance should fill out the form that this website will take you to. This crisis intake form will also allow U.S. citizens in Iran to register their information. We do not anticipate offering direct U.S. government-assisted departure from Iran. Americans seeking departure should take advantage of existing means to leave. The Department of State has provided information and support to over 25,000 people seeking guidance regarding the situation in Israel, the West Bank, and Iran.
U.S. citizens who are seeking information on leaving Israel, the West Bank, and Iran?
We are still in a dynamic where there are still hostilities, where there are still people in bunkers, where there is still a danger. Clearly, we've heard the statement from President Trump about his posture at this point. So we're still going to be careful for national security reasons, obviously, when it comes to what we can answer. So that's a number that I won't be able to give you today.
Do you know how many of those 25,000 have then taken the information that they've been given or the guidance that they've been given and then left?
There's data that I won't be sharing, and even in general, it's not data that I can share with you. The fact that we got the number from the team, I felt really excited about. Now you're making me feel like it's not so good. No, it is. It's a great number, but I will not break it down.
Okay.
I will not go into descriptions that highlight a situation or an environment within this region of conflict. I don't think it's wise.
All right, thank you.
2 weeks. Why not send in a U.S. representative to join the Europeans with the Iranians in Geneva today?
First of all, Geneva is a discussion involving the Europeans. Of course, we're working on many different fronts and have from the beginning here in leading the nature of finding a solution to this problem. And we certainly continue to. The President's made it very clear. As he has, again, not just about this issue, but every other war and conflict that he's trying to stop. And also with his statement that he would allow to make a decision within the 2 weeks because of the potential. So those efforts continue on. How we're pursuing those efforts are up to the President, and he's making those decisions and anticipates that it might be worth waiting those 2 weeks.
Does the Trump administration believe that they were productive in paving the way for diplomacy?
Well, I don't want to characterize what the Secretary of State may think of what has happened. I know that the government as a whole, that we're hopeful for every new opportunity, every new effort to have this come to a conclusion that is diplomatic. That is something clearly we've seen in the President's posture. So while I won't be able to characterize it about what their opinions are at this point, I think at some point we may find that out. But I do know that we do hope that every effort is successful.
Planning to get on the phone with any of those foreign counterparts that were in the meeting later today?
Well, I know that, of course, he's headed to The Hague next week. And so I know conversations, no doubt, will happen there about a whole number of issues. Tuesday and Thursday is security.